0448922604. And on today, it's the International Day of People with a Disability. I thought I'd introduce you to 27-year-old Callum. He lives with autism and he is an amazing drawer and painting. He draws endangered and extinct animals to send a message to the broader community about conservation, and he is one of dozens of artists living with a disability who will showcase his art at the Sterling Arts Centre in Bunbury tonight. I went behind the scenes of tonight's exhibition for a chat to Callum about his work. You'll hear from him very soon. But first, I also spoke to his art teacher and support worker, Ross Vaughan, who took me around the exhibition.
We're standing in the boardroom at Sterling Street Arts Centre, and we've filled it with all the art that we have to hang for the exhibition opening at 5. There's over 90 at the moment, and people are still trying to give me some more art.
So who's done this artwork?
They're all local people who attend my art classes. The artists are people of all abilities and all backgrounds. Some people have never done art before, and in the first few weeks they say they've never drawn anything, and in a couple of weeks they start painting and realise that it's actually quite fun just to explore doing art without getting too fussy about it.
Wow. Okay, well, let's take a little bit of a look around the room. Tell me what's going on here and who did this and what we're looking at.
So Creed's been coming to our classes for a couple of years, and last year we had an exhibition again, last year, and he draws really accurately but really economically from newspaper photos in the West Australian. And each year I've sort of done a collage of all of his drawings mocked up on a big canvas with nice colours. You can recognise the characters that he draws, like Peter Dutton, the Queen, Anthony Albanese, Tom Cruise, and you can actually tell what he's actually drawn. And it only takes him a couple of minutes per drawing. They're very satirical, if you could say, but he actually captures the characteristics of these people.
And there's about 40 people that will have art in this exhibition, but your art classes have become so popular that you might do some more.
Yeah, there'll be probably another class on Tuesdays at Sterling Street. At the moment there's one on Monday at Bunbury Regional Art Gallery, and on Thursday there's one for Enable at Sterling Street. But yeah, there's a big demand for people wanting to engage in the community and be social and enjoy themselves just making art.
Hello, my name is Callum Mold. I am 26 years old and am diagnosed with autism. I can remember since primary school, first year. I had my artistic skill was, absolutely just no sense whatsoever of art. But yeah, over time, as I grew up and learned more of how to actually perceive my art, I actually got better at it over time.
I think it wouldn't be fair to say you have no artistic ability now, because all this is fantastic. Can you tell me about what you've painted and what you've drawn for this exhibition? It's amazing.
Oh yeah, sure. You see this, there's a portrait of Trisha, the elephant that died early this year. Bless her heart. She was well loved by the people of Perth and visitors alike. Yes, and with the news that they'll be moving the other 2 elephants to other zoos, the zoo won't be quite the same without out there beautiful shaggy skin beauties around.
And you seem to have a bit of a theme with animals, because you've also...
I've always had a natural interest in the natural history. Yeah.
Tell me about these 2 pieces here with lots of different animals on them.
Oh, well, those are like conservation pieces that I'm showing that how genetic science could be these animals saving godsend. With so many animals, like orangutans and tigers, and there's so many animals that are close to extinction these days. Genetic science may be the only saving grace they have. And second portrait is just hoping just a hoping glance that someday they'll be able to bring back species that we had hand in their extinction, such as the mammoth. You see the mammoth and dodo bird and moa. There's a few other species there.
Definitely. And you must have put a bit of research behind this. Obviously, these are not animals you're seeing in your day-to-day life because they don't exist anymore.
Oh no, I do lots of research. I go online and look up different animals, or in books, or I usually find pictures.
So do you have like a notebook full of sketches of animals?
I've got a few hardcover drawing pads at home. I usually do sketches in. I also got some bigger paper, A3 paper pads that I draw in. Yeah, so yeah, I'm always working on art.
How many sketches do you think you would have in your notebooks?
Oh, that's a hard question. I would have to spend a good few hours counting them all up, and
that many, huh?
yeah.
26-year-old Callum, his pieces are among those that will be on display at the Sterling Arts Centre from 5 p.m. tonight, and all that work is done by people living with disabilities. It's pretty cool if you've got time to check out that exhibition at the Sterling Arts Centre. Now, I reckon let's close the votes for Battle of the Ages.